Well, he wasn't too complimentary today.
Oh, talk to him.
Won't do any good. He reckons I'm lucky not to be expelled.
He'd embarrass her wherever they went. You only had to see him at dinner to realise that.
Then she'll soon get sick of him, won't she?
I don't want to argue the point, Gordon. Just ring him tomorrow and tell him that the visit is off.
We cannot condone the use of the school paper as a soapbox.
He was sticking up for his brother. And if you expect me to tell him he did the wrong thing, you've got another thing coming.
If it's any consolation, she does it with all of Angela's fines.
All?
Guys like you, she knows what's going on. Not that she'd admit it.
What are you getting at?
Relax. I'm not going to play the heavy brother. We're all after the same thing, even Angela.
You can't blame Kevin. Ever since John was accused, he's had no peace. The kids here call John the Crowbar Killer.
Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the video. My name's Serenity Solo on the Axe, and we're back with Sons and Daughters. I don't know if this is yet on Saturdays. If it's got enough likes, it will be rotating with Coronation Street on Saturdays, because it's going to take a hell of a long time to complete otherwise. So, if you are liking these videos, please thumb it up. I would gratefully appreciate that. And also subscribe if you're on YouTube. That will help the channel out, and it will also help you be notified in your subscription feed of whenever new videos are available, which is Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Sundays, and possibly Saturdays, with a 2-weekly rotation of this and Coronation Street, if people want it. So, my Patreon members, I gratefully appreciate every single one of you. I love you all, no matter what tier you are. It is you that is bringing the content to me that allows me to bring the content back to you. And I am really thankful for that, and I'm thankful for every single one of you. I hope these videos are doing you justice, and I hope you're enjoying the exclusives as well. So, with that, let's get straight into the video. I didn't think I turned it off full screen, this. On full screen, I mean. I'm sorry these don't have subtitles. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. If you want to caption them, you can, but I don't have time to do so. If you caption them, let me know, and I will credit you in the description.
Better sooner than later.
Said it before, say it again, the same people who did Prisoner.
What is your plan?
Create an atmosphere where he can show himself for what he is, a fish out of water.
God, the studio lights are
this
shining
evening.
off her bloody hair. Hope it's not blinding you.
Hello, Scott. I'm so pleased you could make it. We've been looking forward to meeting you.
I bought this for you.
How very thoughtful. Oh, Mrs. Gray, could you put this in the kitchen, please? Oh, shall we go in and join the others?
Why's she calling him Mrs. Gray? That's a sign in the spec.
Thank you for
She
looking
don't
after my girl.
respect.
Daddy's having a medal struck.
Oh, don't embarrass the poor boy, you two. Scott?
Oh, thanks.
You're not related to the Edwards of Alona Avenue by any chance, are you?
No.
Oh, I thought you might have been visiting them. And Durrell's rather a long way out if you don't have friends here.
I was sightseeing.
Oh, you're a visitor to Sydney then?
I've just moved here.
From...
Brisbane.
Nice city. If you like overgrown country towns.
I've never heard you complaining at Woomba. Oh, we've got a place up north. We go there for
Now, I've
holidays.
took the
Well,
enhancements
my grandparents
off
live in the
this.
country. We go there a fair bit.
Well, where's there?
So tell me
They're
if
a
you prefer this or the
That's
one with
rather a long trip from
enhancements
Brisbane.
but a bit of judder.
Yeah, well, we don't go there that much. Special occasions, you know.
Oh, what does your father do?
His job.
Yes.
He's, manual work.
Yes, I think we'll go into dinner now.
See, that just makes him sound more common. You know, they could have just started this episode back from the...
No, why?
Okay.
Come in here for a minute. I've got something to show you.
My sheets need a wash. I'm a teenage boy.
I was going to show it to you as soon as I got home. But I got cold feet.
He actually put it
Well, I'm
in.
not sorry I wrote it. I'm sick of people taking it for granted John's guilty. Just thought it was about time we had our say.
You won't get any arguments from me, love.
You're not mad at me.
Why would I be?
I didn't get permission to run the article. I just went right ahead with it.
Oh.
No, the head's
It's
gonna
called
kick up a
initiative.
stink
You
for
might get
sure.
extra grades for that.
Wood's a decent man. I can't see him making too much of a fuss. And he'll get a piece of my mind if he does.
Next scene is
I don't want you
expelled.
getting involved, Mum. It's my fight.
In this family, we stick together, right?
Right.
Oh, I'm proud of you, love. And your brother would be too.
I think we'll have coffee in the living room. Oh, don't let me rush you.
Was that just
That's
ice
okay.
cream and a wafer?
Terrific meal, Mrs. Hamilton.
That's not
I'm
posh.
glad you enjoyed it. Excellent choice of wines, darling. The Montalcino was perfect with the fettuccine.
You can't go wrong if you serve an Italian wine with pasta. Right, Scott?
I always drink local wine.
True blue Aussie, eh?
Scott was kind enough to bring us a bottle of wine. Unfortunately, it wasn't right with the dishes I'd chosen.
That's all right. I'll know better next time, won't I?
So if things go according
Gordon
to plan, I'll
seems
be
that-
competing in the Sydney
His
to
name's
Hobart this
Gordon.
year.
I remember from the credits.
Certainly
It
one of your
seems a
sports,
lot
Scott.
more
No, it's a bit expensive for me. Like I said, I'm
down
out of
to
a job.
earth
Of
than
course.
Patricia.
Excuse me.
It's the time I was going.
Well, it's early yet. Would you
Still a
call
bit of
Scott a
judders.
taxi, please,
No,
ma'am?
it's okay. I'll take a bus.
Come on, I'll show you out.
Right. Yes, right.
Well, it's stupid catching a bus. You'll have to wait for ages.
I'm fine. I'm used to public transport.
Hold on a minute, George. You're not leaving so soon?
Oh, it's a long way back to town.
Don't be silly, we'll drive you. Good, aren't they?
Beauties. Do you mind?
No, not
You've
at
been
all.
drinking.
It won't be a tick, George. You interested in that sort of thing?
Yes, my granddad's got one. Got it up in the islands during the war.
So take a closer look. I'll just finish
That's
my
a
call.
weapon. Well, they're going to have to use that.
Sounds like Scott and Daddy are really hitting it off, doesn't it?
We'll see you tomorrow then. Are you sure we can't drive you home?
Oh, thanks anyway. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, same here.
You might get
Thank
an
you for the
earful
meal, Mrs. Hamilton.
from
Our
Patricia,
pleasure,
Gordon.
Scott.
Come on, I'll walk you to the
I've
gate.
still not looked up what his name is. I forgot. The
I
son,
want to talk to you, Gordon.
Philip Martin. How dare you treat a common person like he's one of us? He is one of us.
How could you invite that boy to the stud when I told you that I didn't want Angela seeing him again?
He's a nice boy.
Don't be difficult, Gordon.
Nonetheless,
He'd embarrass her wherever they went. You only had to see him at dinner to realise that.
Then she'll soon get sick of him, won't she?
I don't want to argue the point, Gordon. Just ring him tomorrow and tell him that the visit is off.
You haven't given me one good reason why I should.
yeah, you
I'm
put your
asking
foot down.
Isn't that enough?
And I'm asking you to give the boy
No.
a chance.
Hi. How was it?
Okay.
Is she going to tell him?
Very good.
I cheated. It's the only way I can ever get a gay man. Oh, how about a nightcap?
No, I've had too much to drink as it is.
You should watch the company you keep. Oh, how did you handle the questions?
Okay. Everything was fine, except for Mrs. Hamilton. She's a bit of a snob, that's all. Got the feeling she doesn't approve.
A bit.
How was he?
Mr. Hamilton? Fine. Nice guy. Don't think I've got too many worries. See you in the morning.
I wonder how far Patricia's scheming gets to be called partly that.
Rise and shine.
It must really increase.
Come on, Fiona.
No
It's a
spoilers.
terrific day.
All right, I'll just take your word for it.
She can sleep in, she's the boss.
Mind?
Get out, evicted.
Smile is blinding me. Oh, very funny. Don't give up your day job. Where's Scott?
She took them.
Is he up yet?
You must be really off the air.
She's got Scott.
He's gone out to the Hamilton stud, remember? Oh, didn't he tell you?
I should have inch juice.
No. No, he didn't.
So they said the stud's not doing that well. Still got a bit of jerk in there.
Right on time.
Quite a place you got here.
Come on, I'll show you around.
I'm still tinkering around with it to limit the jerking. I mean, I've got it down quite a fair bit.
Her name's Solitaire. Isn't she beautiful?
Sure is.
We just bought her for breeding.
Talking
Yeah,
about
got a
the
good
girl
deal
or the
on it,
horse?
too. They were asking 20, but we beat them down to 15.
$15,000?
Yes, I still think I could have got them to take 12.
For a bloody horse.
Not here forever. Well, I'm sure the stables.
Mind you, it is for a stud. Might be the
That's
best
why we
of
break in the
breed.
yearlings. Get them used to reins, saddles, and so on.
Must keep you busy.
Yeah, it certainly does.
Listen, if I'm taking up your time...
You're okay. Anything to keep my little sister happy. I don't take any notice of the other day. If I didn't snipe, she'd wonder what was going on.
Yeah, but you seem to take after your mother.
I'd
She
love to
takes
ride
after
her.
her dad.
What does she settles down a bit?
Oh, I can handle it.
We'll see.
Daddy.
I don't want you having another fall. That's fine, Nicola. You can rub her down now. I don't think you can ride it when I'm not here. I've given Wayne instructions. You're not to be let near it.
Where is he?
Wayne,
No, Scott.
your brother's probably showing him around.
Is she going to climb on it
Your mother
anyway?
rides too. She's not that keen on horses, but she likes keeping trim.
Why doesn't she just buy an exercise bike?
Riding has more snob
The
appeal.
horse were like, buggered off.
Sorry she gave you such a hard time last night. If it's any consolation, she does it with all of Angela's fines. Guys like you.
All?
She knows what's going on. Not that she'd admit it.
What are you getting at?
Relax. I'm not going to play the heavy brother. We're all after the same thing. Even Angela.
So he's been told by his mum to
Can I fix you?
put him off his...
What's that name?
Anyway,
I
look
heard
at...
what you said to Scott
Okay.
about me and guys like him.
Anyway,
Most
look
girls
at...
don't eavesdrop.
Look, if you louse things up
I
for me,
was just trying to save you time. You don't want to get stuck with a gentleman.
I am not interested in a one-night stand with him.
You have changed.
Lay off, will you, please?
Why should I do you any favours?
Because he's important to me.
It's a bit late to gild the lily now, isn't it?
Why bother?
Just like all you are important
Look,
to me.
if you cause trouble, I'll go straight to Daddy and I'll tell him
Love
that
ya.
you've been ripping him off.
No, you won't. You like being up on that pedestal too much.
I hate you.
Suit yourself. So tell me, when are you seeing Lover Boy again?
Come on now. Seem to be
In
seeing
here.
a hell of a lot of each other. What are their reactions going to be when they find out? How big is he making that bloody sandwich? I might try triple decker one time. I've never
You
done
must
that.
have worked up quite an appetite at the stud.
Yeah.
You promised to take things slowly.
I am trying.
Dinner last night, a visit to the stud today, that's trying.
I didn't plan it that way. It just happened. I got talking to Mr.
Oh, no,
Hamilton
it
about it last
was,
night. He invited me over. Couldn't say no
Where's
without being
that?
rude, could I?
The stud that were failing.
Okay, yeah. I wanted to see
What's
Angela.
the stud he won by?
Why didn't you tell me last night?
You never would have slept if I had.
It's for your own good.
Just tell him.
I know.
Okay? A deal. No more calls to Angela until the end of the week. You promised.
Okay.
Good. Now, I'll go change and we'll talk. A few more things to sort out.
You know, 4 words. She is your sister. That will solve everything. Well, maybe not for Patricia, but yeah.
You can come in now. Now, this is what you're going to tell people about yourself. For the last couple of years, you've been working up in Whoop Whoop building a dam.
What?
Well, I don't know the name of it yet, but I'll have that for you tomorrow. You were
Never
working
heard of
for
that either.
Allied Constructions as an unskilled labourer, and when the
You
job
live
was
in
finished, you
Whoop
came
Whoop?
down to Sydney for a holiday.
What if someone checks up on it?
I find your story is rock
If
solid.
so, what's it like?
I'm having dinner with an old friend tonight. A big wheel from Allied Constructions. Never could refuse me anything.
You're incredible.
You ain't seen nothing yet. I'll get him to line a job up for you while he's at it.
And for my next miracle. Like I was saying to Angela, you're certainly different.
Hold on.
I hope that's a compliment.
If he gets a
think it's
job,
terrific.
they'll find out his real
Really,
name.
it's just...
So he'll have to pay
We lived a
taxes.
different sort of life back home. Like Mum. Mum would die before she slept in the way you do. Staying in bed after 9 o'clock.
She doesn't know what she's missing. What's life without the little luxuries?
Can't even get her to a restaurant. She reckons you never get your money's worth. She's probably starting to get the tea ready right now.
Johnny. It's no good wishing you were back there, darling.
I know. Unless things get lucky, I don't think I'll ever get back there.
I've been taken off the paper.
Oh, no.
Oh, who cares? It was worth it.
But you're doing a good job.
You're prejudiced.
It was obvious.
Maybe I am. But Mr. Wood wouldn't have made you editor if you weren't the best one for it.
Yeah, well, he wasn't too complimentary today.
Oh, talk to him.
Won't do any good. He reckons I'm lucky not to be expelled.
Expelled? Oh, I certainly will
I
be
said
talking to
that.
him.
You can't play
I wasn't being
establishment, Mum.
serious.
Can't I just? There's more than one way to skin a cat. I'll pay Mr. Wood a visit tomorrow. I've always got on well with him. And once I explain our side of things, you might even end up getting an apology.
I wish you wouldn't take it so much to heart. Kevin did break the rules and he had to be punished.
So you keep saying.
Surely you can see our point. If we let students abuse a position of authority and they get away with it, it's setting a precedent.
I don't care about precedents. I care about Kevin.
We cannot condone the use of the school paper as a soapbox.
He was sticking up for his brother. And if you expect me to tell him he did the wrong thing, you've got another thing coming.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
You can't blame Kevin. Ever since John was accused, he's had no peace. The kids here call John the crowbar killer. Kevin's been in one fight after another over it.
Why didn't he tell me?
Because he believes in fighting his own battles.
He should have had the sense to take no notice. The boys would have thought of something else to talk about soon enough.
If you had to listen to people calling your
Oh, as if they didn't.
would you stand by and do nothing? I didn't think so. It's a bit different when it's closer to home.
Believe me, Mrs. Palmer, I understand how upsetting it must be for you all. But under the circumstances, you can't blame people for thinking the worst. John should have stayed and faced up to the charge if he's innocent.
If he's innocent, you taught him. You should know he'd never do something like that.
Then why did he run?
I don't have to defend my son.
Yeah, that is a
Kevin did
valid
it for me.
point.
Read the editorial, it's all there. And I believe he had the right to print it. My family's had to put up with a hell of a lot, and it's only fair that we should be allowed to put our point of view. So don't try and tell me he did the wrong thing, because I couldn't be prouder.
Thank you, Bennell. That's what John wants to hear from his dad. That's why he ran, but I can understand the others not seeing it that way.
Head for the old fort and don't get caught.
I was listening to that. I wasn't. Hey, you'd be prouder now, Bennell. He's had his hair cut.
Can I come in for a
Will
minute,
John
love?
ever return home? Must do.
Almost finished?
Another hour should do it.
Oh, that long?
I've got a lot to do. I don't want to get into any more trouble.
No.
I'm sorry Woodsy gave you such a hard time today.
Oh, I gave as good as I got.
I'll bet. Thanks for trying, Mum.
I only wish I could have done some good. Still, not to worry. I'll leave you to it then.
Could have said something to her. She's really down. Where's David? He might be at work. Oh, he said he's a trucker, didn't he? Could be anywhere across the country. Are you going to phone your mum?
Come on, Scott, open up, it's me.
See, I think she'll believe him.
Oh, I'm
if he told her the truth.
What say we hit town?
Some other time.
Oh, come on, don't be a spoil sport. You've been here over a week. I think it's about time you had a bit of a rage.
I'm not in the mood.
Okay, you win, but I'll settle for a game of Scrabble.
Not tonight, Jill.
Hey, what's wrong?
He's thinking about... I forgot her
Nothing.
name.
Just not real good company at the moment.
In other words, buzz off, Jill.
Well, he might be thinking about his
That's
mum.
okay. There are times when I want to be alone too. When we do play, I'll wipe the floor with you. See ya.
Oh, he is telling you. This says don't use the landline. It can be traced.
Hello?
Well, more secure.
Hello, Mum.
John,
wait till the picture
where are you?
finish, love.
I can't tell you. I just phoned to say I'm okay. How are you?
Did you have 1471 or star
The order.
69?
When are you coming
I
home?
don't think so in them days.
Not for a while.
Listen to me, love. You have to clear your name, and the longer you leave it, the harder it's going to be.
There's no way I could make the police believe me now.
But you're innocent.
I can't prove it.
You'll find a way. I know you will, and we'll all stand by you.
I can't come back, Mum.
We love you.
Yeah, if
Love
only
you
you stayed
too.
at home another hour.
I have to go now, Mum. Look after yourself.
No, don't go, not yet. John?
She's missing him terribly. Sepia! I'm going to say that at the end of every episode. Sepia! I hope I'm using the right term. See, that's where I saw it, his name. I'm going to have to... Oh! And Philip Martin is called Wayne. Right, I've got that. Right, so yes, he's got to get home at some point, surely. But how long is it going to take? They've got to find out Bill's the killer. The storyline with him and his sister is not coming to a conclusion either. Everything is going wrong for that family, and it's going to get even worse when he finds out. Oh, is Patricia going to accept him as a son? I don't think she's going to. Is she going to tell him the truth why she gave him up? No, she gave him hope. So yes, if you want these coming on Saturdays on a 2-weekly basis, rotating with Coronation Street, thumbs it up, and I shall do that. You'll get 3 a month then, and it will make these I won't be dead by the time these episodes finish. So thumbs it up if you want that. Also subscribe as well. That'll help me and it'll help you. Sign out. So yes, as I was saying when it abruptly finished, please subscribe as well. That will help me and it will help you be notified when videos are released. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Sundays, 6 PM. If this gets enough likes and Coronation Street gets enough likes, it will be Saturday at 6 PM for those. Whichever other one gets enough likes, I may put on the Tuesday an extra episode. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. So if there's a long series of a show and it's got more episodes that need doing, that will be completed by the time I'm dead, thumbs it up and I shall bring it. I can't do the bill. I've not got enough bill episodes. I will try. And I will try to get them on YouTube as well, but it is still in limbo right now. So, to my Patreon members, I thank you all so very much, and I greatly appreciate you being here. I greatly appreciate your help too. I love you all to bits. Without you, I wouldn't be able to do the content, because you have bringing the content to me to allow me to bring the content back to you. And I really hope I'm doing you justice with these YouTube Early Access and the exclusive Patreon shows. You have now got the Throwback Thursdays, possibly you might have the Halloween Saturdays now. If you haven't, they are very soon to come. And I am looking for shows to do on a Wednesday. If I've got enough in the poll tiers, then they should be soon. If not, I'm going to have to fill it with something else. So with that, I want to thank you all, no matter what tier you are, and I want to thank everyone on YouTube. And if this is on Dailymotion too, I greatly appreciate every single one of you. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.